Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. This is a question I asked today. How is Ashton allowed to travel? Someone replied, his record via the police, clean, clean, not even showing that he's being investigated, nothing, everything is clean. That's what was said. But this blogger is saying that the reason, and I heard that he was turned away from Canada. I told you, if I heard that, I probably mentioned that in one of my blogs that I heard that Ashton was turned away. He was not allowed, he was denied entry into Canada. This person is saying there's a reason for that. Let me see. He cannot come back to Canada because a guy named Famous Weasel from Gully Regiment that used to live in the Red Sea. He lived in Canada and he overstayed for 2 years. He overstayed his welcome and he went to a detention center to ask about refugee status, and clear refugee status. The females that leave Barbados and go to Canada will say that they are gay and they're being discriminated against in Barbados. They use the gay card when they go to Canada. This person here is using the fact that he stole money from a known drug dealer in Barbados, and they're saying he's claiming that he's afraid to get deported back to Barbados because he and Cody stole Rossi's weed. Famous mother even gave the Canadian government, lawyers, etc. statements saying that gunmen came to her door to kill her son. Eventually, he got sent back to Barbados. He was deported back to Barbados. His claim wasn't strong enough and they sent him home. He was banned from the Red Sea and also the Gully. Wherever the Gully is in Barbados, he was banned from that area. Okay? Are you looking at it here? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, where am I? Dale Henry used to sell CDs in town in Barbados, lived in the red zone, but been living in Canada for over a few years now. He's one of the persons behind all the importing, shipping of the Big M to Barbados barrels in the Port Authority and the walkers via suitcase flights. He lives in Jane and Finch. He lives in Jane and Finch. He hangs out by Rasta Cardi and Rasta Justice from Parish Land. Tress 9 Jack, and whoever this is, who's Vila. Okay, let me come down. I'm reading from a different area. Okay, and they say and WELA and Vela doing pure crime, home invasion, stealing women's designer bags, etc. And well, all it is one word. Did jail for it, but he was only one gun. He was only one charge. He was charged for one. Okay, he only got one charge. Dale Henry, he lands weed for the Red Sea men. Nicky Barnes and company, they take people the Big M on consignment in Canada. If the weed clears or not, they never pay and always put something from their own camp under. They always put someone from their own camp under the bus. They throw someone under the bus, okay? Like I always tell you, they'll sell you down the river. Trust no one, okay? They put blame on others, getting them set up and killed. That's been Rossi's MO for years. They owe a lot of people in Canada for product. Everything is coming to light. That's what I say today. Rossi's son is with these people in Canada. Is he talking about now? Is she talking about now? Is he there now? Yes, we heard that he's there now, but is he really there now? You could have heard that yesterday and he could be back in Barbados today. Okay, so this is a photo here of Dale Henry. Let me see what comes up here. Okay, Dale Henry. And this is a photo here of Nicky Barnes from the Red Sea. Let me go up there. You see, they're making babies from the Red Sea. And this is Famous Weasel. Oh, Famous Weasel, yes. He doesn't miss a meal, looks like, you know. Okay. So I said, I trust your information is correct. You know, you have to ask them, is this the truth? And they said, I know. I live in Canada and they all risk at my life. For it seems though he was a target 4 times. This is all public knowledge in Canada within the Bajan community. Okay, there's a Bajan community in Canada, and it's all common knowledge. That's what they're saying. This person's saying. They took 30 pounds from a Jamaican 3 to 4 times. In Canada, they robbed the man. I have some videos down below. Let me go to, where are you? These are the videos. Okay. Let me see where I am. They tried to get the packager killed. They've been trying to kill a fellow named Q, whoever Q is. Nicky Barnes told the Jamaican plug it's Damien Small, the driver / stash man. And the packager went all along. It was the same Dale Henry, also known as Wing and crew, stealing back out the weed from the boxes. The name of the group here is the Chainsaw Gang. Dale Henry is the man in the Canada, is the man boss, is the man boss, is the boss of the men in Canada. Dale Henry, Dale Henry is them men boss in Canada. Come on, you know the jargon, okay? Go down. They say this fella K knows too much, and because he's not a part of their gang or team, there's a contract on his head. He spoke out against the foolery because he found out that they tried to set him up. They tried to kill him in Toronto at Fat Stacy in Scarborough, Ontario. This is facts. This is truth. This is Dario, also known as Soup, and Q, Rossi, get Soup killed and wants Q dead too. Okay. Okay. So one of these people, can you see? Okay, here. One of these people here is alive and one is dead. Okay. So this is Dario, also known as Soup, and Q, Rossi, get Soup killed and wants, but they don't have wants, they'll have and want Q dead too. Okay, so this is the blog. This is the blog. Do with it as thou wilt. I don't know if the Barbados Police Service gang will want to take a look at this. The people in Canada need to keep up. These are 4 videos. A lot of, somebody talk, Jamaican, it is the Jamaican that's being stolen from. These are 4 videos. It's not videos. It's in the format as a video, but they're really voice notes. I'll put that up. And that's it for this one. These blogs are coming in fast and furious on Ashton. I got another one this morning and I didn't put it up. I just got tired. Today's Saturday, by the way. So I usually take it easy on the weekends. But maybe I'll put that one that I got earlier today. I'll put that one up tomorrow. But they're all aligning. And if they align for me, and I don't have a horse in this race, okay? I do not have a horse in the race, and I can still see it coming together. The police in Barbados will know. If the Canadian government wants to know, they'll know, and maybe the son that goes to Canada, I don't know if they can, give him, stop him from coming in by virtue of who he belongs to, who his DNA attachment. I don't know how they do their, reject and, if you can enter or not. They may have their way of doing things, but that's it. That's it for this one. Yeah, I'll put up these photos, okay? This is Sherry Veronica.
Your bullshit, Nick. I am sick and tired of your bullshit, man. If you're fucking robbing me, just let me know that you're robbing me. Because this is what exactly happened. I got fucking robbed. Okay? Fuck you, man. I have enough for you and your team. Not this fucking guy in Calgary. I don't know him.
Man, don't know me.
All he do is fucking tell me lies every day. every fucking day for the last 4 months. Now you fucking find yourself with your back against the wall. You can't lie no more saying, Calgary, telling me this is the man that hold me. No, this man don't hold me nothing. You know what I'm saying? You're the one that took my fucking thing. Tell me to give it to this man. So look, you and your fucking friend here are responsible for my neck. Y'all listen to me? Brethren, now, you said a pick give me, see? An address of somebody I don't fucking know or never met in my fucking life.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.